What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nacho Wrestling, and where the fuck have I been? You see, 2025 was supposed to be the year of the Nacho, as I was dubbing it. Supposed to do a lot of great content, from video essays to 10 counts to vlogs to this, that, and the other thing. Maybe even trying some gaming content if the time was right. And I came out the gate pretty hot, let's be honest. I started off 2025 with some pretty good stuff. You know, I was consistent. I did the Collision vlog, and then, what else? What other vlogs? I did my DPW vlog back in October, which kind of gave me the idea to start vlogging some stuff, especially when I go to shows, obviously. But I did the vlogs, I did some videos, I did some reviews of shows. You know, but what happened? As it happens with any small-time content creator, the hassle of the day-to-day life and trying to balance regular shoot job stuff and, you know, just personal life really put a hamper on my drive and passion for content creation. It kind of just made me take a back seat to it more than anything. It wasn't really a apathy thing or a disinterest thing. It was just a shit. I don't have fucking time right now. And that sucks, because I love making content. I love just hitting record on OBS and just kind of giving my somewhat unfiltered and somewhat filtered thoughts about professional wrestling. And whether 20 of you watch it or whether 20,000 of you watch it, you know, I don't really give a shit, because I like making this stuff. And I really love the business of professional wrestling, and a lot of people do. So I want to talk about it, and I want to kind of take a peek behind the curtain and show you guys what I've been working on, because I am happy to announce that the disinterest or the, you know, feeling of not being able to take time to do this stuff has subsided in me. I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to full speed ahead for 2025. Let's put in the work. Let's put in the hours. And as Dwayne Johnson says, let's take what's ours. So, you know, I got this background here, and it's changed up a little bit here and there. I've added some few things, you know. I got my record player. I'm still bad at that. Got my record player over there. Got a nice paddle. You know, got my bookshelf. The Beatles, whatever it is. You know, so I got some good stuff back here. But one thing that I think a lot of people have talked about, maybe, or at least I know someone has told me about it, and you know who you are. But they've asked what's on the whiteboard, and I figured I'd show you guys what's on the whiteboard. Because it's not just some random, like, it's not like a routine for the day or like my grocery list. You know, it's video essay ideas. And I got a fresh new batch up there for this creative overhaul that I'm doing. So let me go grab the whiteboard. I'm here now. Whiteboard. Whiteboard. Here we go. Alright, and we're back with the whiteboard. So, I have this whiteboard for a multitude of reasons. One, if you know of Kevin Nash whiteboard GIF, or GIF, however you pronounce that, I know it's still a touchy subject, he goes over the complexities of booking Thunder and Nitro. Talks about how they book it on Monday for Thursday, and then they book Monday on Thursday, but sometimes shit happens, and they gotta change shit on the fly. It's a very funny shoot interview. You should go check it out. Steven Larson talk about it all the time. They have a whiteboard themselves that they use sometimes. And that's also where I got the inspiration from. Shout out Steven Larson. I love you guys. But it's time to flip the whiteboard. It's time to take a look at these video essay ideas. And hey, if any other content creators are watching this, don't steal my fucking ideas. Thank you. And if they've already been done before, sorry. I'm not stealing your ideas. You know, it's just shit I came up with. And if you don't like them, again, just one more thing. I promise. If none of these ideas are your favorite, and you have some ideas that you think would be cool to see done in a video essay format, or a 10 count, or anything like that, Let me know down in the comments below, because I'd love to get some other ideas rocking. Without further ado, let's flip the board. I'm gonna put it right here because I got like this like portion of my desk here. Okay. Whiteboard, video essay ideas. Up top here, I mean, you guys can read. I don't need to list it off for you. Let me know what you guys think of this stuff right here. I got a new pseudo series, like a sub series for the video essays, I guess you would call it. What if? And not anything, that is original. People have done what ifs for professional wrestling before. It wouldn't necessarily be fantasy booking. It would more or less be like, hey, this is what... Ow, fuck. This is what, like, would happen, And I'm going to try and make it as realistic as possible. So, like, what if Cody turned heel in AEW? I mean, let's be honest. Cody was always going to go back to the Fed. It's not the end of the world. But I think if he turned heel, he probably would have stayed in AEW maybe for another, 2 years, 3 years. Had a run with the world title, really built up his stock a little more to the point where he could just, go back and immediately challenge for the title in WWE. Something like that. I think that's very possible. But, I would try to keep it realistic with these. I wouldn't try to fantasy book and do anything crazy and be like, oh my god, AEW would be the top company in the world. They would be global localization. They would be the new WWE if Cody turned heel. No, because, come on. That's not fucking happening. And then just another one that I want to point out that I think is actually really interesting is why WWE buying TNA is a good idea. The main reason I bring this one up is because I have a crackpot theory that when WWE and TNA announced their little partnership thing, that was a kind of subtle way to announce, hey, we're buying this sumbitch. Whether we've already bought it or whether we're going to buy it is up for you to figure out. And, just a theory. Could be wrong. I'm probably totally wrong. I mean, I think you have to announce when you, absorb a company. I don't think you can do that secretly. So, yeah. Video essay ideas. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below, and please don't make fun of my handwriting. Thank you. With all that out of the way, I do have one last big piece of news to share with you guys. And that big piece of news is that a huge announcement is coming soon! What is that huge announcement, you ask? Well, I wouldn't have said coming soon if I was going to tell you right now, would I, dumbass? Jesus. Come on. Use your fucking brain. I'm going to be making a completely separate, little 3-4 minute video talking about that announcement in the coming weeks. Super simple. But it's really, 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 a really awesome announcement that I get to make. I'm honestly genuinely excited to share it with you guys. And coinciding with that announcement is the announcement that I am back watching AEW. My strike ended earlier than I thought. What can I say? I've been enjoying the product lately, been cherry picking what I watched, and I've been cherry picking so much it got to the point where I was just kind of watching Dynamite again. The mock stuff and the Death Rider stuff is still not interesting, but that's whole nother video. So with all that gibber jawing out of the way, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay up to date on all things Nacho Wrestling. If this is your first time watching a Nacho Wrestling video, I am sorry that it had to be this chaotic channel update. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe this leads you to subscribing. If that's the case, welcome, brother. Like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date on all things Nacho Wrestling. And I will see you guys next time.